Hello and welcome to German Lessons with Mr. Ferguson. Hallo und herzlich willkommen zum Deutschunterricht mit Herrn Ferguson. Die 8. Stunde, the 8th lesson, heißt, wie man das Verb haben benutzt, using the verb haben, which means to have. Before wir anfangen, please remember to like this video, bitte klickt gefällt mir, and to subscribe to my channel, so that I can keep helping you with your German. Bitte vergesst nicht zu abonnieren. If you're enjoying my videos, please consider buying me a coffee by clicking the banner now. All contributions are gratefully received and allow me to continue to bring you new and exciting German content whilst keeping it free to access on YouTube. Thank you to those of you who have already contributed. It's very much appreciated. Vielen Dank. As mentioned in the 7th lesson in this series, the two most important verbs or doing words tend to be and to have, and German is no exception. This lesson will be looking at the verb to have, which in German is the verb haben. To fully understand this lesson, you will need to have a basic understanding of what a pronoun is. A pronoun is a word used to replace the name of a person or an object. For example, my father is called John. He is 40 years old. We could have said, my father is 40 years old, but a pronoun makes the sentence shorter, which is less effort and more efficient. If you don't know the German pronouns or need to recap the rules, please go back and watch the 7th video in this series by clicking here. Assuming you now understand the German pronouns, we can learn how the verb haben, to have, changes with each. The infinitive, which is the unchanged or unconjugated version of a verb that you would find in a dictionary, is haben. And all German infinitives will end in an N. Most of them end in en. Again, if you're unsure about infinitives, please go back and watch lesson 7. The verb haben conjugates in the following way. Ich habe, I have. In speech, this can often be shortened to ich hab. Du hast, you have, in an informal and singular sense. Hat, he has. Sie hat, she has. Es hat, it has. Man hat, one has. Wir haben, we have. Ihr habt, you have, in an informal and plural sense. Sie haben, you have, in a formal sense. And sie haben, they have. One way that I like to teach this verb to my classes is with a song. It's well known that songs help babies and young children to learn their first language, and they tend to get stuck in our heads. The conjugation of haben can be sung to the music of Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart's The Magic Flute, or Die Zauberflöte. Ich habe, du hast, hat, sie hat, es hat. Wir haben, ihr habt, sie haben, ich habe, du hast, hat, sie hat, es hat. Wir haben, ihr habt, sie haben. Some examples of the verb haben in use. Ich habe eine Schwester. I have a sister. Sie hat einen Bruder. She has a brother. Hat einen Computer. He has a computer. Wir haben ein Problem. We have a problem. Ich habe Schwierigkeiten. I have difficulties, or I am having difficulties. Remember that I am having and I have will be conjugated in the same way, because there is no distinction in German, as we learnt when discussing sein in lesson 7. To form a question, you simply swap the pronoun with the verb. For example, du hast jetzt ein Auto. You've got a car now. Hast du jetzt ein Auto? Do you have a car now? Haben Sie Geschwister? Do you have siblings? We can combine this use of inversion, the swapping of the pronoun and the verb, with question words to make more elaborate questions, such as Warum hast du keine Hausaufgaben? Why do you have no homework? Wann habt ihr Geburtstag? When are all your birthdays? Literally, when do you all have birthday? If you would like to improve your knowledge of question words, you can watch my Asking Questions in German video by clicking the banner now. It's worth learning this verb by heart because it not only carries the meaning to have, but it provides us with the ending pattern to use with regular verbs. We will look at this in a future video. Haben and sein are also used to form one of the German past tenses called the perfect tense, which will also be discussed later. Finally, there are some useful phrases that are used with the verb haben that are worth learning, as they will be used regularly in German conversation. It's also a very quick and easy way to make yourself sound fluent, even with limited German knowledge. Hunger haben. Literally, to have hunger, or to be hungry. Ich habe Hunger. I am hungry. Durst haben. Literally, to have thirst, or to be thirsty. Hast du Durst? Are you, informal singular, thirsty? Angst haben. Literally, to have fear, or to be scared. Mein Vater hat Angst. My father is scared. The word Angst can be used in English to describe a feeling of anxiety or dread, and you can even see the roots of the word in the word anxiety and anxious. This is because German and English are extremely closely related languages. Glück haben. Literally, to have luck or to be lucky. Wir haben Glück. We are lucky. Erfolg haben. Literally, to have success or to succeed. Hast du Erfolg? Are you, informal singular, succeeding? Recht haben. Literally, to have right or correct, or to be correct. Meine Mutter hat recht. My mother's right. Spaß haben. To have fun. Wir haben heute Spaß. We are having fun today. Heimweh haben. Literally, to have home woe or pain, or to be homesick. Meine Schwester hat Heimweh. My sister is homesick. Verspätung haben. Literally, to have delay, or to be running late. Mein Zug hat Verspätung. My train is running late, or my train is delayed. Lust haben. Literally, to have lust or inclination, or to have the will, i.e. to do something. In response to being asked if you want to do something, for example, willst du zum Park gehen? Do you want to go to the park? You could say, Nein, ich habe keine Lust. No, I have no will, as in, no, I don't want to. If you haven't seen the word kein, meaning no or not any, in all its forms before, it's a good idea to familiarise yourself with this by watching my Negation in German video by clicking the banner now. Once you have mastered these set phrases with haben, it's a good idea to learn how to use haben in the imperfect tense, which is one of the past tenses in German. This will allow you to say that you were scared or were successful, or explain that you are running late because your bus was delayed. To watch my video explaining the verb haben in the imperfect tense, you can click this banner now. It's a good idea to pause the video now to take any notes about the conjugation of haben, including how the endings of the verb change depending on the pronoun. We will look at how to use this pattern with regular verbs in Lesson 9. You can also recap the set phrases with haben that we've covered. Habe ich etwas vergessen? Have I forgotten anything? If you're a native German speaker and you think I've forgotten to say something important about the verb haben, or if you conjugate haben in a different way due to your accent or dialect, please let me know by writing a comment below. Bitte schreibt einen Kommentar. Finally, remember to click subscribe to receive all of my German lesson videos, language learning tips and updates. You can follow me on Instagram with the username Herr Ferguson or on Twitter under @HerrFerguson. Otherwise, from me, it's Danke und auf Wiedersehen.